Symmetra Teleport out of spawn. They only use Symmetra Teleport and Lucio Amp. Small things like that. Like we're gonna control better space here at the start, and we almost win this fight. I think just a couple of things went wrong. Where's their Tracer? Their Tracer's rollout is crazy. God, if we saw this and we were just like, hey, can we just rush down like Hazard or something? Because their Tracer's just out of the fight. That's a crazy rollout. She's eventually gonna get here, but like there was an opportunity there where like, hey, the Tracer's not even gonna like make it to the fight. Can we 3-2-1 kill Hazard? Because I think he's ready to slash. Small things. My Soj is taking an off angle, great, but like I don't know how much she can see. Let me just pop into her. Like these walls block a lot of cover, and I'm almost certain my Soj would rather be taking this off angle or this lane here. So we could Kiri Soj, and then D.Va can either play there or she can play. Yeah, she needs LOS, so she can probably play like this corner here. And then my Tracer, like this is why Genji Lucio gets played a lot. We ban Genji this map. Genji on this part right here would be incredible, right? Like there's just so much high ground, there's so much close space. You can just harass and you have access to the back line. So that's why Genji Lucio side fights usually take place here, but we ban Genji. So probably this is our Tracer's responsibility. Now our Tracer takes a crazy rollout, and our Tracer would have eventually run into him, or maybe just run right past him. And our Tracer does eventually connect with backline, which is awesome. Problem is he's very committed right now, and like we do not have the ability to commit onto that. It's just fine. He's just gotta kind of like you can't like commit. Like you got to be careful. He's got to play around corners. Can't get picked right here. He gets marked by Lucio. We're kind of stacked on the same lane, so like our Lucio probably needs to roll out with our Tracer into this side room. And then if the Tracer wants to do this, Tracer Lucio versus these three is probably a very good trade for us. We probably would have to only contend with their Tracer and honestly Soj Kiri versus one Tracer, and then they have a 3v2, and so we just see who's better, there. And then Dry can also Dry's on D.Va. Like Dry can peel this off, and we can just completely eliminate that. Or Dry can help over here. It's whatever's closer, you can just win the tank trade versus Hazard. Anyways, this fight is very close, and I want to see what happens on. Actually, Dez does a great job forcing out their Tracer. No recall, beautiful. So we can walk forward. Our Tracer's still in position. Our D.Va's in position. They have no map control. They just have Tracer. This is awesome. We should win this fight. Dez, you're getting cheeky on me here. Oh my goodness. Dez is terrifying, but okay. Do you die for it? How in the world? We got Suzu out. Our Tracer, I think, just solo gets Suzu out, which is awesome. This is again where I'd like to see my Sojourn on like this lane. You gotta be careful where you're walking and like always be looking for Hazard and Tracer, but like you can absolutely be poking down this lane. Now you're walking forward on top of my Lucio and my D.Va, so you don't have good line of sight. These guys are using this as a corner to hide from this. If you came with me, I think I like swing a little bit and I can see just a little bit of them. I would also have full pocket on my D.Va and my Soj as y'all commit on this. My Tracer. I mean, my Lucio did a great job forcing out their Tracer. My Tracer is completely wrapped around. We can pinch this now with no Suzu. We can see Suzu and booster in and probably get a kill right now onto their Sojourn. They're in a terrible spot. Yeah, so that's what we do. My Soj slides in. Why is he so low? Does he just get a rail? Yeah, just a rail shot and some. You slid in. I have to Suzu you. My Tracer is getting marked by Lucio. That's fine. My Lucio didn't help commit to this. I don't know if he's fighting off the Hazard or we try to look forward or something. Yeah, Lucio's keeping Hazard off our back while we push forward. Like, if you're gonna do something crazy like this, I pray you have rail. You shot it earlier. Please. Okay. So if you're going to, sorry, if you're going to do something crazy like this, it can work because we do have an advantage. We saw Suzu, and we can be like 3, 2, 1, and we can go with Speed Amp and Diva and Soj Slide, and we can probably kill Sojourn. Is the number one target here because Kiri can TP away. Lucio's like hard to hit, whatnot. Soj might have Slide, I don't know, but we've seen Suzu. Anyways, we can do Kiri or Soj. They're both great targets here. We can 3, 2, 1 onto them and just completely force them out. But if you're gonna slide aggressively, please already have a rail charge. You shot your rail and then slid in with 0 charge, and she has a rail, and I think that's why you lose this duel for Suzu. She has rail, she hits the rail body shot, you lose like all your HP. I have to Suzu you, and so now that advantage is gone. I think she's also gonna grab Mega. Oh, their Kiri grabs Mega when she could have died. That's rough. So I got no Suzu, and so now we have to stop you from getting killed by Hazard. Diva forces TP. We can turn and burn Hazard right now, although I didn't pay attention to the Tracer. The Tracer was in a good spot. The Lucio kind of fought her back, which is fine. We like our Tracer. Oh, she get pinched by the Tracer. That's just rough. Fought back by Lucio. Lucio Tracer. Oh, he doesn't see the Tracer. It's rough. Okay, but even now, I think we can turn and burn on this Hazard. Like, look at his position. I got the pocket. Hazard almost dies here. I think if we can calm that, we're like, hey, their backline is completely away from their Hazard. We can turn and burn Hazard right now because he already used lead. But we don't get this kill. It's very close. Hazard no lead again. I can't. Could I see my Diva? It's bad if I let you get beat my third time. You. I think you boost her around the corner. I think I could have thrown you some Fudo. That's my bad. I was trying to kill Hazard. But also careful about boostering in. I don't think you had any armor when you boosted in. You DM, that's fine. You cannot go back in right now. You will die. You have no DM, no armor. You just need to keep backing when you're in that situation. We're down 1-2 because our Tracer got pinched, but it's fun. So we were very close to winning this fight. It better be barrel clock, better pulse. This feels like another map thing I've been running into. Yeah, so we don't want Tracer Lucio to get through, but we can just leave our Tracer Lucio here. And my Soj and I can rotate height, and my Diva can hold corner until checkpoint or something like that. Or honestly, Diva can hold corner here, and my Soj and I just have free range down this open space, and their Soj Kiri have to shoot up in the high ground. Oh god, you scare me with your random slides. I think, yeah, Tracer Lucio just needs to commit to fighting this so that Kiri Soj can peacefully rotate to high ground. And then my Diva needs to have the confidence that, hey, we're here, we can fight on this corner. Hazard. Okay, so we finally get it. Tracer Lucio fighting. God bless Dry. What the freak happened? I'm so confused. You went in with armor and everything. I watched this too later when I had a chance. Wow. Hugging the corner. The Soj is just peppering you. You had full DM too. That's rough, man. My Suzu's late. My bad. I'll tell you that. Yeah, like look at my position, my Kiri Sojourn in. Like Kiri Soj rotated up here. Imagine a Sojourn charging rail of Hazard, getting free shots at Kiri and Soj on their team. This is such a defense favored point because of this existence. Like they have to come challenge it, and we just have free reign down here. And if they're Tracer Lucio want to flank, we just match it. You know, like this is perfect over here. Whoever wins that wins that. And that's just, you know, we can investigate micro there and skill issue, but this is just bad on our Kiri Soj to be on the floor right here when we have this. Our Diva holds either here before checkpoint or here on corner. And if they like Soj slide or Hazard leap or something crazy, my Diva can boost her and punish. Anyways, we're gonna lose this fight. Nobody look. I screwed up a Suzu on the house roll again. I don't know what's wrong with me. This fight's weird. We can always think about this angle. We kind of all rotate through room. It's probably best for Tracer, Lucio, or Diva. But I think Soj Kiri should probably be thinking about this space. We do have this. We can't like ignore it. Although I think Dry gets teammate. Why does Dry get teammate? You booster onto. What do you booster onto? I don't know what you saw, Dry. Maybe you just want to hold this coin. It's fine. You got a DM more. Yeah, I think. What are you being shot by? I think you catch a Tracer, like you booster forward, catch Kiri headshot, probably Tracer volley, Hazard slash. I think you get DMAC with full DM. It's just rough. So we don't get anything on bomb. I mean, not bomb's just second life. There you go. I like this for my Soj. He's gonna try and. I screw up Suzu here. I thought Soj was gonna get caught, and I needed to Suzu guys and Dry, and I didn't realize they were getting caught. Dry side note. I think you could have ate this with DM if I'm not terribly mistaken. But I should have Suzu though. It's so bad with this. You have to like look up because it's like think of it as like Bastional. Like you can eat Bastional, but it's coming from the sky. Like basically your DM right here ate the ult in front of you, not the what is on top of you. So your DM can completely negate this ult, and you can honestly back up while you're doing it, and so the Lucio behind you won't get hit either. And I miss Suzu anyway, so this shouldn't have killed and whatnot. I think we're just confused about how to fight this. We also don't have to fight here. I don't know how teams take this last push. You could honestly hold choke here, and then we have Kiri Soj from back, or like Tracer Lucio in right side room or something like that. If we want to fight here, it's fine, but Diva's probably great in this room. Lucio's probably great in this room. Tracer probably great in this room. Although Tracer can't like, well, she could drop and wrap if she wants to. Soj Kiri can play from here, and I can still heal my Diva. I can help my Soj. This is a pretty good lane for Soj Kiri. I like what Soj is doing here. Tracer from there, I don't think you can wrap. Yeah, so it's not the greatest. But you can also just poke out Tracer Hazard as they try to approach. So. My Soj, you slide. I don't have Suzu. Hydrate gets staggered. It's rough. I don't even get Kitsune off this fight. Don't even look at me. I'm a bum. They have Overclock B and Kitsune into B Kitsune. Well, no, we can match ults here if we do this correctly. This sucks because like Kitsune gets removed. Hog gets a pick. I thought. Oh, don't look. Also, we go double hit scan. Okay. What happened? I didn't even freaking hit it. I died with it. It's my fault. Die with Kitsune. I don't think double hit scan is well. I mean, you can like you just have to play long sightlines. Like we're like walking forward into Hazard, Lucio, Tracer. Like my Kaz can just, or I mean, they pop overclock and we're kind of screwed. If honestly, we should have called beat for overclock here. I think we knew they had overclock, and then they beat, and then we Kitsune or something like that. It's also we need to decide: are we going to go first this fight, or are we going to let them go first? Ults are pretty even. Once we get pick, maybe I just Kitsune right away, and we just make sure that from there on out we win the fight. I think I need help with macro and alt fight planning. Honestly, that's not my best my best forte. I'll say, I guess. Because once we kill Kiri, I'm like, we don't need it, but it probably would have been nice to secure the fight. And then this pulse bomb should not have killed me. I screwed that up. Screwed that up. And just okay.